Okay, Jacob, what we discussed last class.
Last class,
Yeah.
we know that um, the mean
Okay.
and the standard deviation
All right.
is used to determine the what's that natural or unnatural stability, something like that.
Okay. So
So
yeah.
the standard deviation, or also known as the spread, if
Okay.
it is less spread, then it is more stable.
All right. Okay. So we can use what we call it histogram. Histogram to describe variation. Okay. Process variation. The spread of the measured values from a product or maybe from a process, a certain parameter that we measure. Okay, we can get statistical values. Okay, in terms of mean or in terms of standard deviation. In quality, we use a lot of this what we call it normal distribution. Okay, normal distribution, as we see from the histogram, they can describe how the variation, okay, from the targeted values, it varies. Can be a plus or can be minus. So this is what you relate in your design class. Okay, you are using it as tolerance, plus minus. Okay, we will look more on that. What else we have discussed? Okay, let me see. Julian Arman. Anything else you remember?
The difference between quality and reliability.
Okay, very good. Okay, what is the difference?
Quality shows how well an object proper function, while reliability shows how well this maintains its original level of quality over time.
Okay, so reliability is normally we refer to performance, okay, for a specified duration, okay, for a longer period. Okay, quality is normally referring to whether a product is satisfying the specification or satisfy the certain criteria that uh, we have outlined or we have decided. But reliability is more on longer duration. Okay, for the specified duration, whether this product can function, okay, can function properly as intended. Okay, so we may see something which is having quality, but maybe after certain time is no longer functioning, so it's not reliable. Okay, so both are related. Both are related. You need a quality product to make it is reliable. Okay, so reliability also related to failure. If something is failed to function, meaning that reliability is lower. All right, I would like to move on to about total quality, total quality management. Okay, so this subject, this course is, we call it quality system. Okay, quality system. So when we say system, meaning that there are many components, okay, many aspects related to quality that we should know lah. Okay, so system meaning that there are many different components, there are many different aspects, or we can say many entities related to it. You have a system. Okay, in our life, for example, you have a system. System apa? Before we go to quality system, apakah sistem yang ada? System. Do you have a system when you come to UTM? Do you have a system in UTM, or there is no system? What are the system that you have? This reference to UTM. Is there a good system or poor system? I'm sure you know about it. You have experience. System apa yang ada? Okay, Iqbal. Can you give example of system? System. You dengar ke? Kau buat kerja apa ni? What is system? Oh, lagging sikit. Okay. Okay, okay, saya tanya orang lain lah. Okay, tak apa. Saya tanya you juga, Iqbal. Okay. Okay. What do you understand by system? Okay. Okay, ada aturan. Maknanya ada sistem lah. Okay, so if you look as a product also can be a system. You have system design, for example, right? So how that component in the phone are connected? They are connected, they are interrelated to each other. So this is if we refer system as a product lah. Okay, a complete product is a system. Tapi kalau kita tengok button sahaja, so that is component kan? Tengok button phone saja ataupun kita tengok screen saja. Screen alone doesn't work. But it has to be connected to motherboard, to the memory, to the processor. The whole thing assembled properly will become a complete product. Okay, so system ni maknanya more complete assemble of different component lah. Kalau kita lihat kepada produk. Kalau kita melihat kepada sistem yang berkaitan dengan proses yang lebih umum, okay, kita ada sistem apa? Kalau you datang ke UTM, sistem apa yang ada dalam UTM? Itu computer system. E-learning is a system. Okay, dalam e-learning banyak function kat sana. Ada sistem untuk submit assignment, ada sistem untuk tengok nota kan. Itu sistem. Banyakkan sistem is automated now from manual method kepada sistem yang digital. Okay, macam e-learning tu digital system lah. Okay, can I have opinion from Fatinatun Aisyah? Okay, can you give example of system?
Yes, doctor.
System. Okay, can you give example of system?
In UTM or
So anywhere. Example of a system. Kita biasa komplain, biasa kita pergi mana-mana, oh tak ada sistem. Apa yang kita maksudkan itu? You buat vaccination, right? Have you taken COVID vaccination?
yes.
Okay, is there a system there?
Yes. The system like the system like from the stage to the stage to go to the room to take the vaccine.
I see. So there is a system.
Yes.
Right. When you have a system, is there a problem?
No.
No problem. What happens if there is no system? You go for vaccination, no system. What will happen?
It's like will have more problem. It's like a mess because it's not to. If we have a system, there's more. Lebih tersusun aja.
More systematic lah.
Yes.
More systematic. So we need a system. We need a system. So one of the aspect we normally refer to in industrial engineering, we call it system engineering. Industrial engineering also sometimes refer to as system integrator. Integrate, okay? Integrating the system. Industrial engineering is a profession related to designing a system. Okay? In our case, system kat sini adalah operation system. Okay, manufacturing system. Okay, so in industrial engineering we have many systems. One of the system is quality system. Okay, so maknanya we have to know how to implement quality, how to achieve quality. Before we achieve that, we must have system. Okay, sama lah macam you mentioned tadi, nak pergi COVID vaccination, there is a system. Before pergi mesti ada appointment. Okay, mesti your name is appear dulu. Lepas tu pukul berapa, and then when you arrive, what you need to do. Okay, when you arrive, you need to scan your attendance, and then you go to first station, second station. Okay, and then you get your vaccination, you get your injection. After that, you move to another station. After that, moving to the next one until you exit the system. Okay, so jadi we don't have a problem where there is crowded, where there is miscommunication. We can minimize that. Okay, so I think the COVID system, what we call it, vaccination, is very quite good lah. Okay, I think most people may agree with me. Okay, so we have a good system there. But if we have poor system, okay, there will be a lot of complaints, unsatisfied, okay, what do you call it, people and so on. So in quality, we refer to quality system. So we need to understand what are the system available. Okay, so we use quality, for example, to ensure the production are good products. Okay, what we buy or what we receive also, what we purchase also good quality. So what are the system to ensure that? Okay, so I ask you to look into TQM. TQM. Okay, anybody want to share what you found out from the TQM? What is important from TQM? TQM is Total Quality Management. Okay, Kamel, what you found out? Kamel? Okay, or anybody else? Okay, Muhammad Firdaus. Okay, what you found out from TQM?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Okay, Firdaus.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
TKM is a found is a total quality management. It's like continuous process untuk kita detect atau kita boleh kurangkan macam error satu error.
Okay.
Atau kita boleh nak improvekan apa yang customer nak. Lebih kurang like that. Atau kita boleh lah macam speed up employees training. Apa yang
What are the features ataupun ciri-ciri yang ada dalam TQM?
features planning, quality planning. Is it correct?
No, based on your reading, what you found out?
Quality planning, quality control, quality improvement measures.
Okay.
Strategic and systematic approach, decision making based on facts, communication, something like that. Based on my readings.
Okay, tak apa. Good try.
Okay.
Alright, okay. Okay, so let me share this slide. Let me share this slide. Okay, nampak Nampak tak?
Nampak, Doktor.
Nampak tak?
Okay. So as we know that T means total, T is total, Q is quality, M is management. Okay, maybe some people might be asking why total quality management? Why not total quality engineering? Why management? Or why we need to put total there? Why can we just call it quality? So these are evolution sebenarnya dalam perkembangan dalam bidang quality ya. In the past, quality ini lebih merujuk kepada inspection sahaja in the past, where people try to differentiate between good products and bad products. Okay, so in the past lah, pada masa lepas, quality tu inspection saja. Kita melihat produk tu bagus ataupun produk tu defect, ada rosak ataupun tidak. Okay, as the quality and as production becoming bigger and more complex, okay, people are using sampling. Okay, kita tidak mampu lagi membuat inspection secara 100% inspection because too many. Okay, inspection sometimes take more time compared to producing. We can produce product very fast guna machine, guna automation, guna robots dan sebagainya. Tetapi nak buat inspection mungkin memakan masa lama. Okay, kita kena ambil, kita buat test, kita bawa kepada makmal untuk tentukan whether this product is good or not. Okay, so from 100% inspection, you go to sampling. Okay, jadi sampel, diambil sampel untuk kita tentukan sama ada pengeluaran secara umumnya adalah in good quality or not. Okay, based on sample. Okay, kita tidak membuat 100% inspection. Itu di dalam era di mana manual inspection lah. Tetapi sekarang ni, because of automation dan sebagainya, it is possible. Okay, it is possible to do 100% inspection, tapi expensive jugalah sebab you need to buy inspection machine, okay, yang melakukan inspection tersebut. Tapi secara umumnya, in the past, inspection is expensive. Okay, so people take it as apa kita panggil sample. Okay, so during mass production, maksudnya pengeluaran secara besar-besaran, people use sampling. Okay, so jadi in the past, pada asalnya kita menggunakan sampel di mana statistical techniques digunakan. Okay, bila kita tersampel merujuk kepada sampling dan memerlukan statistics lah. Okay, you have learned statistics, I assume. Betul lah, dah belajar statistik kan? Atau ada yang belum belajar statistik?
Ada saya.
Belum belajar? Bila nak belajar statistik ni? Belum ambil?
Oh, saya belum ambil.
Majoritinya sudah ambil ke belum? Okay, mungkin you can respond to, okay, I want to see from your chat box. Boleh siapa bagi tahu you dah ambil atau belum? Okay, respond to the chat statistics. I want to see roughly. Okay. Okay, dah ambil dah, belum, dah. Okay. Okay, ada yang dah, ada yang belum. Okay. So, jadi kalau you sudah ambil statistics, this course will be easier for you. Quality system. Sebenarnya sepatutnya sudah ambil, sepatutnya. Sebab we will going to learn about statistical, quality, statistical process control. We going to use, normal distribution. Jadi kalau you belum ambil, maknanya you kena buat extra effort sikit lah untuk revise. Mungkin dah belajar masa di matriculation ataupun di high school dulu, sekolah menengah dan sebagainya. Okay. So because sample, based on sample, we make decision. Okay, we make decision based on sampling. Macam you pergi check doktor lah. Okay, nak tahu you ni ada simptom COVID atau tidak, dia ambil sampel darah kan. Sampel darah diambil, beberapa drop sahaja. Dia tak ambil seluruh darah yang ada dalam badan. Okay, based on that sample, kita tentukan, okay, you ada infection ataupun tidak. Okay, so statistical techniques is used for decision making. Okay, bila sampling. So jadi pada masa yang lepas, saya katakan tadi, quality ini adalah function berkaitan dengan pengeluaran atau production lah. Dengan adanya konsep TQM, tanggungjawab kualiti itu telah dipertanggungjawabkan kepada semua pihak, bukan sahaja kepada production department. Okay, pihak marketing pun perlu responsible for quality. Pihak purchasing, okay, purchasing department yang membeli alat-alat, membeli bahan mentah, membeli mesin pun responsible for quality. Okay, dan aspek yang berkaitan dengan pekerja, pengambilan pekerja. Mereka juga bertanggungjawab berkaitan dengan kualiti. So, jadi keluarlah konsep kita panggil total quality. Okay, total quality. Semana quality is responsibility of everyone. Okay, so quality is the responsibility of everyone, bukan sahaja responsibility of manufacturing department sahaja. So, sebab dalam organisasi biasanya kita ada banyak department, banyak department. So, jadi tanggungjawab produk kualiti itu, okay, bukan sahaja kepada pihak production. Okay, pada masa lepas memanglah siapa yang produce itu tugas dia untuk pastikan dia adalah berkualiti. Tapi kualiti sekarang ni dia adalah tanggungjawab semua orang. Okay, so everyone, every department responsible. Everyone responsible. Okay, sebab tu kita kata this is total, total. Menyeluruh lah, total. Or company wide. Some some people call it company wide. Okay, total quality. So everyone responsible on quality. Pada masa lepas, production saja yang responsible. Dia mengeluarkan dan dia membuat inspection. Tentukan sama ada yang dikeluar itu baik atau tidak. Okay, so we have another term, apa yang kita panggil management. Okay, management. Okay, kenapa dia management? Total quality management. Dia merujuk kepada management. So oleh kerana dia sekarang ini telah menjadi total keseluruhan organisasi bertanggungjawab berkaitan dengan kualiti. Sorry, I think we have international student. Why you didn't complain? I'm talking in bahasa. Can I know this person? Yesterday he messaged to me. Are you here? Hello? Okay, let me check my message. Are you in the class or not? How many international students we have in this class? Are you listening to me? Hello? Hello? Dengar tak ni?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, how many international students? May I know how many international students in the class?
Yes, hello, doctor.
Abdul Rahman, right? Where are you, Abdul Rahman? You sent a message to me. Please speak in English. That's what you said. Why you didn't complain? I was speaking in Malay. Abdul Rahman, are you here?
Yes, I'm here, doctor.
Okay. So you understand bahasa now?
No, sorry.
You understand or not?
I understand that the T is increases of the total production, meaning the total. Everyone is responsible.
Okay. So I was speaking in bahasa just now. You understand? Abdul Rahman?
Not everything, doctor. Can you repeat?
Okay, where are you from, Abdul Rahman?
I'm from Yemen.
From Yemen. Okay, how many international students in my class? In this class? You know other student?
I don't know.
You are the only one.
Indonesia, doctor. Others from Indonesia, doctor.
Indonesia, I see. So how many Indonesia we have in the class?
I am Faisal, and then Argi,
Okay.
Julian, Hafiz, Syahda, and Argi. Udah. Okay,
Oh,
dah.
quite many, So what,
50.
5, 6, 7?
Around 6.
Oh, 6. Okay, very good.
And Rangga with Rangga too.
Rangga. So what, 7?
7, doctor.
7
Yes.
Indonesian, 1 Yemenis. Indonesian, no problem, understanding bahasa.
Understand, doctor.
Yes,
Paham,
doctor.
paham.
Okay, if you don't understand, remind me, especially Abdul Rahman. Sometimes I may forget, so I use bahasa. But you also can learn bahasa, Abdul Rahman. Hello, Abdul Rahman.
I tried.
Yeah, because you now 3 years already in Malaysia, right?
Yeah.
You must learn. Graduate with bahasa as well. Not only graduate with mechanical industrial, but also need graduate able to speak bahasa.
Inshallah.
Okay, so if you don't understand, you can record what I said. You can later on ask your friend, okay, what he say, in the Malay just now. Or if you still not convinced what your friend said, you can ask me directly. All right. So we have TQM, Total Quality Management. Okay, Total Quality Management. So now what I'm saying here now is why management come in here. Okay, because quality also need to be responsible of the management, responsibility of management. When we put total quality management, this attract top management in the organization to take responsibility of the quality. Okay, if only production responsible, okay, we can see that the impact is not as what do you call it, as strong as when we involve the management. Okay, so the management is making decisions, so they should be responsible about quality. Okay, about quality. So it doesn't mean that engineer is not important. It means that when we put management here, because management, they are making decision. Okay, so when we call it total quality management, so it means that the management responsible to quality, okay, they should be the person that what do you call it, promoting, okay, activities related to quality. Okay, so when the management thinks or take this quality as part of their responsibility, we can see that the organization can move more effective, okay, more effective related to quality activities, quality initiative in the organization. Okay, so total quality management. So this cover also aspect of manufacturing, aspect of purchasing, aspect of hiring people. Okay, so the management will make decision. The management will give support. Okay, will give support to the quality activities. If you look at the hierarchy of organization, normally you will have at the top of here is your boss lah. Okay, he at the top, he is CEO, for example, Chief Operating CEO, Executive Chief Operating Chief Executive Officer. Okay, so he will make decision. So he is part of management. So if he be part of the quality quality activities, quality function, so it will be faster and more effective the implementation, anything related to quality. So maybe at the lower level we have workers, supervisors, middle management, and so on. So when we involve the top management in the quality, okay, it will be more effective, more successful. Okay, so having that management in the concept of quality can make it more what do you call it, success in terms of implementation. All right, so that is general about why we call it TQM. It is company wide because it's becoming total, everyone responsible. Okay, okay, let me move on to okay. So it says here that the TQM, okay, entire workforce, okay, it involves everyone, okay, everyone, it involves everyone, entire workforce, okay, meaning everyone responsible, okay. So when we have TQM, we need to involve everyone, employee involvement, okay. In any organization, people is the most important, okay, people. When we have good people, okay, we have good organization. We have talented people. We have people who are educated. Okay, so quality comes from people. Okay, education and training is very important. Okay, So when we are talking about quality, we must talk about programs related to promoting quality, motivational, incentive scheme, and so on. So remember that TQM promote employee involvement. So we cannot have quality system without involvement of everyone in organization. Right. So another concept of quality is, remember this continuous improvement. Continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is important in quality. We cannot make improvement today and then for the next few months we don't do anything. No, quality must be continuous improvement. Continuous improvement. Continuous improvement of business and production process. So we have to look the process as overall. So many processes available in organization. It can be purchasing, designing, invoicing, and so on. So we have to look at it as the process of conversion of input to the output. So process improvement is important because we want to have customer satisfaction. When the customer is satisfied, satisfied customer, it means that we are delivering product or services of high quality. When we have a lot of complaint, meaning that our services or product is no good. Good quality meaning that customer will come back, buy more products. What we call it repeat buyers. They are coming and repeat buying. Repeated customer is very important. Customer come and buy again. Bad quality mean not the customer come back, but the bad products come back for repair, for returns, and so on. We need a repeat customer. If you are in the business, the customer is keep coming, he come and repeat buying, meaning that this is satisfied customer. So if the company is poor quality, customer will not come back. What is coming back is defects product, complaints. Defects product is coming. Defect is coming. So we need to avoid this. We need to avoid poor quality defects coming back. Broken products. Or we can have complaints. Complaints coming back, but not the repeat customer. So if you have bad experience, you will not go to the same place. For example, you are renting a hotel, you have bad experience. You will not go and stay at the same hotel again in the future. So that's what we mean. So we need to have continuous improvement. Continuous improvement so that we can have repeat buyers. So if we got complaints, we have to quickly repair and avoid that from coming back again. Right. So we have other aspect of this, what we call it. We need to treat supplier as partners. In businesses, we have suppliers. We don't produce every single parts and components. Some we buy. Raw material we buy. We get subcontractors. So we treat them as partners. When we work as a partnership, that will improve the quality of end products. It's estimated that 40% of product costs come from purchased material. For example, if you are in car manufacturing, like Proton, don't produce everything. The tire is made from tire manufacturer, maybe Goodyear. The battery may be coming from another supplier, maybe Century or maybe Yokohama or whatever, So these are purchase items. So they are the partner. Partners. Having good partners, good vendors, at the same time, we can improve the quality. So how can we do having good partners? We help the partners to improve the quality. We even train our suppliers. Okay, give them education so that they can also meet our expected quality. Okay, need partnership to achieve quality improvement. Okay, so we may have long-term relationship. Okay, giving training to the workers of the suppliers and so on. Okay, any questions so far? Establish performance measure the process. Okay, so when we implement this TQM, we need to have performance measure. Okay, we need to be able to measure. If we are not able to measure, we do not know how good our system. Okay, so we need to have the baseline as our references. Okay, the baseline, what are considered as good quality, you know, the minimum level of expectation of that for us to achieve the minimum level of the quality. So the quality can be looked as internal, okay, external, okay. We can have prevention, we can have appraisal, okay. So internal failure, normally this is fail happening within the company before it goes to customer, okay. If external failure, meaning that the customer who will face the breakdown or malfunctioning of the products. Okay, so this is too bad lah. Customer get bad products. But if the failure of the product happening internal, we still can have opportunity to repair. Okay, so all these are what we call it cause of poor quality. Okay, the failure happen internally or externally. And we can spend money to prevent failure from happening. This is what we call it prevention costs. Okay, so what are activities related to prevention? We implement, for example, okay, prevent from producing bad products. Okay, prevention costs. And also we can have appraisal costs. So these are related to quality activities lah. Some activities is for prevention, some quality is for correction. Correction is too bad lah. For example, the failure happened. So this will be, you require repair, you require rework. Okay, so it's costly, costly. So better for us to prevent from happening. This is what we normally say, prevention is better. Okay, prevention is better than cure. Okay, better to prevent from getting sickness, okay, compared to curing that after we are sick. Okay, so we can use statistical measures for the purpose of performance measure, control chart, CPK, and we can also involve certification. For example, ISO 9000 quality management system. So it is important to have in TQM to have the performance measure. Okay, just briefly on that, let me go quickly on, I would like to introduce to you what are the tools related to what sometimes people call it TQM tools. Okay, sometimes we call it TQM tools, sometimes we call it SPC tools. Okay, share this slide. Okay, I'm not following exactly the outline of the course because I think it will be better for me to introduce the tools at this stage so that you can get better understanding of the concept. Because if I go more on theoretical aspect, you might not be able to appreciate at this stage because some of you, as I know that you are the first time learning about industrial engineering, okay, so I think you need to go and get familiar with some basic tools that you may already heard about it earlier. Okay, maybe you, especially for those who have taken statistics. Okay, let me share. Do you see my sharings now? Slide. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. What do you see?
Basic SPC tools.
Yes. Okay. So let's us just quickly go through this. Okay. This is SPC is referring to what? SPC? SPC mean statistical apa?
Process control.
Statistical process control.
Yes, statistical process control. Okay. Statistical process control tools, basic SPC tools. Okay. Sometimes people call this as TQM tools. Doesn't matter the term they use, but they are referring to the same thing. TQM basic tools. Also, some people use it. Okay. Okay. So basically, these are referring to the techniques, SPC basic tools and so on. So what are these tools? Okay. So what are the tools? Okay, kenapa dia tak nak move on? Okay, sometimes they create problem when I go to this keluar kat sini pula. Apa you nampak sekarang? Okay, let me put this slide here. Okay, so these are basic tools. Sometimes they call it 7 basic tools. Okay, you see the same screen what I'm looking now? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so this is 7 tools, or sometimes they call it 7 old SPC tools. Okay, ataupun this is basically the old tools See, so we have Pareto diagram, cause and effect diagram, check sheet, process flow diagram, scatter diagram, histogram, and control chart. Okay, so these are what we call it 7 basic SPC tool. Sometimes people call also Magnificent 7. Okay, so flowchart is one of the basic tools. Okay? Flowchart. When you want to describe a system or procedure, you can use flowchart. Okay. The second tool here is cause and effect diagram. Okay. Sometimes we call this as fishbone. Okay. Or Ishikawa diagram. Okay. Fishbone diagram or Ishikawa diagram. Okay. So we can have also sheet is another tools. Pareto, which is bar chart, but we order it, we put it in the order of descending order. The highest will be on the left, second highest on the second, and so on. This is like frequency chart, bar chart, Pareto analysis. Okay. We can have histogram. You have seen earlier histogram. Okay? Histogram here. It's a bar chart, but it's showing the certain distribution. If you want to know distribution of something, we can put it as histogram. Okay, and then we can know what is the shape. The shape can be bell shape, can be skewed, can be triangular shape, can be geometrical shape, and so on. We can also have scatter plot. I think most of you familiar with all this, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So all these, we put it together, we call it basic SPC tools. Okay, you can have control chart. We will spend more time on looking at the control chart. There are many types of control chart. There are X chart, R chart, P chart, and so on. Okay. Let me. Do you have class after this or not? No.
No.
So can I take another 5 minutes?
Okay.
What time you have class after this?
Zuhur break like that, tapi okay 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay lah. Okay, 5 minutes. All right. I want to go to the basic chart, what we call it histogram. Histogram. Okay, the histogram. Okay, histogram. I think this is many of us familiar. Okay? So histogram. So basically, it's a graphical display when we measure and we see the variation of it. Okay. So you can have this histogram showing the frequency, the gains. Maybe on the horizontal, it can be measured values. It can be repair time, it can be service time, it can be processing time, it could be height. Okay, it could be height and so on. Okay, histogram showing the distribution. Okay, so this histogram is showing the shape. Okay, some other sesuatu behavior itu adalah centering or issue variation. Okay, the shape it shows that. Okay, so we also use this histogram to make a decision either a process is capable or not. Okay, by comparing it with control limit. Okay, control limit. Okay, so what I would like to do now is I would like everyone. Okay, can you respond to the chat box? Okay. I would like you to write on the chat box. Okay, your name and you put your height and you put your weight. Okay, just rough figure. Maybe you if you know exactly, just make an estimate. What is your height? First put your name, your height, and your weight. Okay, you nampak tak apa yang saya tulis ni dalam chatbot? Nampak tak?
Nampak, Doktor.
Okay, everyone just put your name and put what is your height and your weight. Okay, because after that, after all of you put it, okay, I would like you to plot histogram of the weight. Okay, and then after that, I want you to plot histogram for weight. Okay, and then I want you to plot scatter diagram. Okay, scatter diagram relationship between weight and height. Okay, for this class, okay, for your class. So I have 48 students online, so I am expecting 48 data. Okay, so from there, once you put it, I will copy this data that you put in, and I will put it in Telegram. So you use this data to plot histogram and scatter diagram. Boleh, huh? So please quickly put your name and your height. After that, you can exit lah. Okay, we finish the class lah. Okay, and everyone, please. Yeah, I will compile this and I will post it in your Telegram. Yeah, you use this data to plot, okay, histogram and scatter diagram. You can use Excel. You can use Excel, or you can do it manually. Okay, this will be our exercise lah. Okay, please everyone put it. Okay, kalau tak sure pun tak apalah, just estimate saja. But make it a good estimate lah, supaya we get a good plot nanti. Okay, siapa yang dah masuk, you can exit. Because I will put this in your Telegram, all the what you have responded to this chat. Okay, so itu saja untuk on your next class will be on Monday kan? Betul lah Monday eh? So Monday, unfortunately I have a Viva session, so I will make announcement in Telegram lah. So most likely we don't have the class on Monday though. Okay, but I will reschedule for replacement. Okay, but you need to prepare this exercise on histogram and scatter diagram and submit to e-learning. I will open a submission button in e-learning for you to submit what you get from this exercise. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.